Hello everyone. This is exactly what happened between me and M. Jordan, Understand Nature. When I got to his page, I have been moving, I was sick, and they took me around the whole place for years trying to go to different places like hospital, conduct tests. They were not seeing anything. Um, there was no finding anything that was wrong with me. So that was what happened. And we went all literally almost all the hospital, but there was nothing that they could find out that was actually wrong with me. So a friend advised that why don't I go to social media through the chosen ones? Maybe one of them could find out what is actually wrong with me. But me, I know that I have a call of, as a chosen one. I said, okay, I went. So I went in online, I was scrolling and I got to his page. When I got to his page, this is exactly what happened. I heard a voice, my inner voice, that loud and clear that this is the place. I was like, I felt to relax there, and I was visiting his page from time to time. Most times I subscribed. Most time when he's online, I will get the alert and I will brazen if I'm chance. But most times if I'm not chance, I don't go. Maybe when I'm chance, I'll just listen to his post whenever he posts. That was what I was doing. Following him steady, learning some things. I was happy. But he got to a time I choose to open up to him what was disturbing me, what my problem was all about. So, as he used to say on the norms that we should go to his page if we need him to do a spiritual work, we should go to his page. He will do the spiritual and take his contact from his bio. And which a day came, I took that and I called him on WhatsApp call. He said he sent me a chat. I should chat, and I gave him a voice chat, and he said he will look into that. That he will call me back when his chance, and which he did. So the next day I saw his chats in the early morning on my WhatsApp, and he called. He explained that it's a spiritual attack. What? He explained a lot of things. That all he needs is a spiritual work, and I'll be fine again. I said okay. What does it cost? He said I should get 80,000 naira. He would do, he's going to buy a pasta candle and pray for me. I said, okay. Which I sent the 80,000 naira, and that was the first call we had. And it was not a video call because he demanded for a video call because he made us to know in his page that imposters are duping his followers. So if anyone wants to make a payment, I mean to say, the person should call him to confirm. So I made a call, but it was audio call. Then I heard his voice and I paid. So he gave me instruction on what to do. I should fetch water with a pinch of salt morning and night, twice a day, pray and bathe with it, which I did. But what was wrong with me never stopped. Rather, it increased. But it never ended. But before then, I made the payment. He asked me to send my pictures, my date of birth, and some other information like my mom or something of that nature, which I did. Then the next day, he chat me up that he must confess that he's happy seeing me, having me in his page. I said, thank you. And that was all. And I kept following like on every other person in his page. But it got a day that I began to have feelings of love for him. I was like, what's wrong with me? I cautioned myself, but it never ended. But I was ashamed. I asked myself, you know that on the norms in my place, it's not welcome that a senior as a lady will get married to a guy. I senior this guy, but I was a bit worried thinking about it. I said, no, let me observe what I was feeling, because I felt like it was a love spell. Why I felt so? Because I never felt so before, and my heart was panting. My heart was trying like it want to skip out of my body, and I was thinking. I was worried. I was not feeling well. I lost appetite. I was not. I became thin that when I go out, people complain, what's my problem, are you sick? It's I became so disturbed about the feelings of that love, to the extent I was not talking with anyone in the house. I don't need anybody around me. I was always alone thinking about it. I said okay. I was unable to tell him, but it got to a day my phone fell inside water, and I said okay, let me use this opportunity to stay away from him for now. I stayed good 7 months. I never gave him a call. What I did was I refused to fix the phone. I refused to get a new phone. That was what I did. And it never ended. I stayed without phone, without making call, without receiving call, without going to social media for good 7 months. And people were disturbed. Like, I cut myself off completely from phone, which is really hard to do. If you're used to pressing your phone, it's hard for you to stay 2 days, even a day without phone. But I stayed 7 months. I was trying to confirm what was the problem. Is this true love, or is this spare love? So, but I was still feeling same thing. But it got a time I was excusing people's phone to breeze into his page and see some posts. But I said no. When it got to 7 months, I advised myself. I fixed my phone. I sent him a WhatsApp chat. I say, this is me. I sent him my picture. I said, sorry, I sent this picture so you'll be able to know who is chatting you. He said that I is aware. I remember I remember you, and that was all. I kept quiet. I was still unable to tell him until the feelings became so unbearable. I have to let him know, explain to him. But before I explained to him about what I was feeling, before I could open up to him, I have to explain the dreams I had. I had a dream where there were 7 men came to the dream. 2 were by my left hand side, 5 were by my right hand side, and they were saying from in that dream what they were saying. Those men, 2 that were by my left said that I am not qualified to have that man. Then why 5 by my right say no, they are approved, heavenly approved. I let them be. So I explained this dream to him, and he said no, that is not that, that it is what I have inside they are bargaining. I said, what do you mean? He said, because it was not a call, it was a chat, voice chat. He said, it is what you carry inside, what you have inside is what they are bargaining. I was like, I felt bad about that. That means they are bargaining my destiny for what? My light, my glory, my crown. I felt bad. I kept silent and I thought over it. I said, how could it be possible that group of men are bargaining what I carry inside as a destiny? Who took it to Market Square for sale? I kept quiet. I prayed over that. But I made a voice chat the next morning so early to him and told him, I said, bro, that whosoever that is bargaining what I carry inside, they cannot. I say, I am the heartbeat of God. I am the apple of God's eyes. I am the one God loves so much. No one born of woman or spirit can bargain what I carry inside, and they cannot succeed, because what I carry inside belongs to God, and there is nothing they can do about it. I actually said a lot about that, because I have to reject that negative talk that it is my destiny they were bargaining. I rejected it by that chat I sent to him. But the next morning, that same day, he went live on live stream on TikTok. He said, how can somebody who says something or pray something and send without praying in the morning, the first thing you pray in the morning before you send something, whatever you send is not effective. I grabbed that, I kept quiet. Like, we kept going till the very day I tried to open up, let him understand the feelings because I couldn't bear what I was feeling any longer. Then he was not responding well. Then I tried to ask him because I was believing maybe the feelings was from both of us. Maybe he was feeling the same thing, but he was not responding well. I was the one chatting up. I was the one talking, chatting because we never had a call apart from that first call for payment for the work, spiritual work he was supposed to do for me. And I don't know where he based. I don't know where he stays today. Till to date, I don't know where he is. I've not seen him one on one. He have not seen me one on one. But I always chat. He has never on his own pick up his phone and chat me. I will always chat. Most times he will return it. Most times he will not reply the chat. So when I told him, I tried everything to see if it could work. There was no good response. I said, okay. I kept quiet. But a day came, I began to like, hello, how you doing there? How you doing, love? No stuff, things like that. He was not responding. When I said, anytime I saw you doing love, he would just say, he fine you no. So a day came, I had to open up again and say, hope I'm not disturbing you. Please, if I'm disturbing you, let me know, so I can stop disturbing you. He said no, provided my love is normal love. That if I asked, what do you mean by provided my love is normal love? He said normal love is maybe after doing his live stream, you say he give to every followers one love, and maybe that is normal love. But if it is emotional love, that means it's a very strong love that he cannot confess emotional love to me. Because if he confess emotional love to me, it will go to a very higher frequency that he do not want. I said, okay. I told him that it's emotional love. I truly do. I've been feeling this for a long time and I've been hiding it from him. I could not do it any longer. That it's really affecting me. He said that he's not interested, that emotional love have affected a lot of people for at the past, and he has actually equally affected him at the past, that he can't do it, that he's scared. It's okay. I tried to talk to him. I tried to convince him. He said no. Then I said, okay, I quit. What I did, I said, I can't force someone. I've never seen a place a man force a lady to fall in love with him. I've never seen a place where a lady force a guy to fall in love with him. It's not done anywhere. So I quit. I got a new SIM. Then I have to push my WhatsApp to that SIM. Then I block WhatsApp in the other SIM, that he can contact me, or I can contact him. I can reach him. So that was what I did. But it happened that I went online. I observed that he was on a contest. I observed that Suka Devatu was on a contest, and some other people I don't know. But I know these two people, and they are contesting for a lady. I said, who is this person? Could it be me? Just because I loved him, but because already I have stopped talking to him, I stayed away from him. So that was why I got the new SIM. But it got to a time when I was following that contest on online. So my spirit said, use your new SIM, call him. I called him. No, I didn't call him, I chatted him. Then he replied the chat back, hello, love. I was shocked because someone who said is not interested cannot possibly say hello, love. So then I replied the chat, the voice, he called me, a WhatsApp, not video call, audio call. We talk. He said that he was busy, he's going to call me again, and later he called me. Then I was already on the live, on online. I was on social media watching the contest, the period he called. So I asked him, I saw you on TikTok. Whom are you contesting? He never replied that. He said what he only replied, that he was not on TikTok, that is only his page on that he was not on YouTube. I mean, I saw him on YouTube. That he was not on YouTube, that is only his page on TikTok. I kept quiet. And that day was the only day he called me as a person on a WhatsApp audio call. We talked at length. He said that that he's on his way going back to his place, that he came to Abuja, that he was still on his way going back. I said, okay. Or do you want to come? I was like, this kind of invitation, someone who said doesn't want to, how is he asking, do I want to come? I said, no, I don't want to come. That was it. So but he asked me that, what happened? Did I block him? I said, no, I got a new phone. And that one ended. I'll continue. Let me send this.